Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Wednesday, hump day, and I am going to attempt to do my 2017 makeup favorites, and maybe a few other kind of favorites, but so I've got them all right here in my little tray, and I have struggled to find a good place to do this video because of the lighting. And so I'm in my bedroom. We're having a winter storm this afternoon. The kids just went back to school today, and they're getting out 3 hours early because it is so cold here. It is, let me give you my weather report here. But it was 20, I think 29 this morning. It's 28 now. And it looks like at about 2 o'clock we have 40% chance of rain or some kind of precipitation. So, is it precipitation? I almost said participation. But anyway, so the kids are getting out early, and it is so cold. It is, I know it's not cold to a lot of you, but it is so cold for us. So anyway, but I wanted to do a video because I haven't done one in so long, and it freaks me out like when I haven't done one in a while because I don't want to get nervous again. So I'm going to do my favorites, and I've got so many that I'm going to be kind of quick. And I'm just going to grab them and go with it. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. First of all, I have to say that, one, I'm trying to only show things that I discovered this year. Two, I really had a good year. I mean, I could have really gone on and on and on many of these things. So if you think, well, I thought she liked so-and-so, I probably do. It's just I couldn't tell you every single thing. It would just be too long. So I just I've had a list running, and then I grabbed a few extras this morning. Okay, this is one of them, and it is the Visart Theory palette in Cashmere. And this is what I have on today, and it is just a good one. This reminds me a lot of Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage. And it's just, I don't know, there's just something about the tone of that one. It just gives the perfect crease color, and you can just do all kinds of neat stuff with it. Oh God, hold on. Okay, my new table is getting delivered today, my dining room table, but my chairs, I don't know when they'll be here, but at least I'll have a table to do my videos on now. And okay, anyway, that one. Okay, this one. This is a good palette. And one thing I did notice is a lot of times I'll go back, like if I'm feeling in a rut or uninspired or down on myself, I'll go back and look at videos where I liked my makeup and I liked my look. And a lot of them I am wearing this palette. And another thing is, I couldn't remember if I had told you about Sunset Glow last year. I think I did, but Clinique Sunset Glow is another eyeshadow that I can just put that all over my lid and almost anything in the crease, and I love it. And by the way, I went to the orthodontist yesterday. I'm on my last 3 sets of Invisalign. They took the x-rays, or not a mold, they do it with a digital type thing now, but I'm going to get my perfecting, you know, where they tweak every little thing, my last trays in, so my teeth are sore. But anyway, so love this. I don't even know if it's still available. I hope it is. It's just, I don't know, it's got so many pretty colors, and they just look so pretty on. Okay, and this Charlotte Tilbury 5-minute face on the go smoky eye. I don't like the other one as much as this one. Now, if you like more of a natural look, you might like that one better. But this sucker, you can see how much I love that color. So today I started out with that, and then a lot of times that's what I'll do, and then I'm gonna like it no matter what I do from there. And I went to that Cashmere palette. But just has the prettiest, boy, my hair's flat today. Has the prettiest blushes, the blush color, and everything in it is good. I really, really like this, and I've used it a lot. I'll grab this. This is the first thing that I have consistently loved since MAC Fix Plus. I love this. It has like a really fine spray, and that's what I love about it. And you can even do like a little short burst. if you just want a little bit all over, I just love it. And it smells really good. It dries fast. And I really feel like it does set your makeup. And it gets the powdery look away. Okay. This, boy, Denise introduced me to so many of these things. And this is one of them. This is a Shiseido Sports BB 50 plus. Now I'm not using this. I'm using something else I'm going to show you. But in the summer, there is no comparison to this, which is like waterproof, with the Laura Mercier Classic Beige over it. That was my go-to all summer long. I know a lot of you liked it too. It just creates the perfect base. The color I wear is medium. I can't go any darker than that. And so not only is it the perfect, you know, primer, the perfect sunscreen, but it really grabs the mineral makeup and just makes it hold. The only thing is, when I do that combo of this and the Laura Mercier, it's just a little too dark for me right now. So I've tried it underneath my YSL and I didn't like it as much. So that combo is my favorite, and I think this is a must try. So love that. And then I'll go right into my favorite foundation. I have not loved a foundation this much probably since my Laura Mercier Silk Cream. That was probably my last thing that I just did every day, in that. And this is the All Hours Primer and the All Hours Foundation. Now I go back and forth between BD 35 and BD 45. And the thing is, if I do BD 35, then I spend more time doing like darkening, like contour and stuff like that. If I use BD 45, I spend more time with the concealer. So it just depends on what look I want. If I want to go, like today, I wanted to go with a little bit more of a light look, I went with the BD 35. I just ordered both of these again on Sephora, and I just love them. This primer, it's not the kind of primer that it grabs your foundation. It is a kind of primer, kind of like if you like the Hourglass primer, I can't remember the mineral, I think it's Mineral Veil primer, you would like this. It's one of those that just makes your makeup kind of like silky and makes it just, you know, go on so smooth, and it makes it last. And this, I only use one pump. I have never seen a foundation that covers and lasts like this when it is spread so thin. I mean, there's just something about, you know, when it goes on, it just doesn't thin out. It just keeps its coverage and allows you to spread it out really, really thin. So I love those. Okay, this foundation brush, it is the IT Cosmetics Ulta brush. Let's see what it's called. The Airbrush number 115. You can see it's dirty because I use it every day. I use it for the, first I do my primer. I pour a little bit on the back of my hand. I do it like this, and I prime my whole face. Then I do one pump of the YSL on the back of my hand, and I go like that. That's why you can see it's kind of worse in the middle, because I take that one pump and I go, and I kind of just spread it out like that, and then I keep on until it's almost all over, and then I buff it in. And this brush seems to be the best for that. I love it, and I've given it as a gift to a few different people, and they love it. I know Tammy loves it. So that is a good one. Okay, let's go to contour. My favorites this year have been this, which is another gift from Denise, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. Very easy. You just take this cap off, and usually there's enough in here. You squeeze it, but usually there's enough in here. I did use this today. I tried to use as many of these things as I could, and it's just so easy. I don't want to do any more, but you just put like two dots, and then wherever, according to your face, is where you're going to contour. And then it just blends in like a dream right over your foundation. Even if you're using powder, it's like just thick enough that it's not too watery, but it's just, you know, it's just got a perfect consistency that it blends in, but it doesn't just spread out to nothing. And I really love it. And this color is the Fair Medium. Okay, along with that has been this. And I cannot remember who I watched that was using this. It was somebody I found on Instagram that I liked her makeup, and she only had a few videos, and I'll try to find it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because it was a while ago. But she was using this, and it's the Gold Deposit MAC Mineral Skin Finish. I have loved this for my, after I've done all of my face, just to kind of go in with this brush. And this is the MAC 137, and I just do a little, like just a tiny swipe, and then I go right in here and right in here, and then I do the rest all over, like right around here. And I don't know, there's just something about it. It gives you that warmth that you need, and just a little bit of pizzazz, kind of like a little bit of, not too much shimmer, but maybe a little bit. And I just love it. There's just something about it that when I do it, it just makes my face yummier. It gives you that glowy, yummy, Victoria's Secret type look, you know, that you love, that I love. So again, with this brush, okay, since I said the word brush, these brushes, honestly, I think I could just live with this new set of Smashbox brushes. Sorry, Sassy just jumped down. And they sent these to me, and I'm so thankful because I don't know if I would have tried them. And I just love them. There is just nothing like these brushes. Nothing like this brush. This is the Sheer Powder Brush. I believe that's what it's called. And this is what I use every day with my Laura Mercier pressed classic beige. This is what I go right over my YSL with, is this brush. There's just something about it, the way it's beveled, the way it's kind of loose. It's just a fabulous brush. I love it. And then this brush is kind of like a smaller version of that. I believe it's like a cheek sheer, oh yeah, buildable cheek brush. This, I love this. I can do so many different things with this, which brings me to another point, is they clean off really quick. Like, say I were to use this today with a blush, which I think I did. I think I used it with, no, I used this one. What did I use? I don't know if I used this one today because I didn't use a real highlight. I only used my Laura Mercier. But anyway, it's like whatever you put on it comes off, like on your face, and it's not left on the brush. So you can quickly just, you know, brush it off and then go into something else. It's like, to me that's kind of like a good quality brush when it does that, when it doesn't just stay right in the brush forever. And it's just, I don't know what it is about it. It's just perfect little size, which I know that matters to me because I like a brush that's more precise instead of a great big brush to do everything. And I think that's because when you get older, sometimes you want to put it exactly where you want to put it, so that your highlight doesn't go into wrinkles and stuff like that. So anyway, love this. And then this is the, let's see, angled brush. I think I used this today for my Burberry Earthy, which I love. The Burberry Earthy and Tangerine, I think, are my favorites. But I did my blush with this one, and I love it. It's like the perfect length, density, everything. Love this. And then these eye brushes are very unique. This one, it's kind of like, it's a big all-over shadow brush. Yep, that's what it's called, all-over shadow. It's got a teeny bit of a tilt to it. I can take one shadow, like for instance, the Sunset Glow from Clinique, go back and forth in that shadow, go over my lid in one application. It just goes on perfectly. It's just, I love it. That's my base shadow brush, or that one in the Charlotte Tilbury palette I'll use with this, that shadow. Let's see. Okay, crease brushes. I use all kinds of crease brushes. I use Louise Young, my Tom Ford. The Smashbox has a good crease brush. So I didn't pick a crease brush because I like so many, but these. This is the bent liner brush. I used it today. I love it. I've had another Smashbox bent liner brush. It's my favorite one compared to I've had the Sonia Kashuk. I've had several others, but this is my favorite. I just like the way the bristles kind of are tapered down. They stay together. It cleans off well. And okay, then this is the, let me see if I can, okay, this brush I usually go in right here at the corner and I make it darker. This is with not my first crease color, but my second one. And I'll go in and then I'll carry it all the way across, and it's just the nicest little dome brush. Okay, and then this brush is probably the most unique of all of the brushes, the eye brushes, and it's called some kind of detail, multitasking detail. And I don't know if you'll ever be able to see how it is. It's almost like a triangle, shaped in a triangle with a point. This is what I do the perfect V with. I mean, you can go in with that dark color and do it like this, and then do it like that, and then flick it over, and it just makes the perfect V on the outside with your dark shadow every time. It is amazing. It is a wonderful brush. And then this little one, and you might have something like this. This is the Precise Smudger. And I really don't use it for smudging, but I use it for like the light shadows right here. And yeah, I do put some shadow under there, but you know I'm not a real big smudger. So that one I really like. Okay, you're gonna, if you're thinking about maybe trying one or two to see if you like them as much as I do, the first ones to try are this one, the big powder brush, the sheer powder brush, and this one that I just showed you, that detail brush, multitasking detail. Those would be the two to try, and then you're going to be hooked. Okay, lips. Lip oil. This was like my big find this year, was this lip oil, and this is the YSL. I got it in a kit, a lip kit that I got from the Nordstrom sale. It was the nude lip kit, and I'm wearing it today, and I love it. These things are just, they feel so good. They make your lips look full. They give the perfect amount of color. They leave a little bit of stain. They're just perfect, and these are my favorite. And this lipstick has been just a good go-to. It is the Buxom White Russian Matte Gel, and I can wear it with Ideal, I can wear it with Cocoa, I can wear it with all of my different liners. If I want it to be pinker, I wear it with Plumberry from Laura Mercier. It just goes with everything, and it's one that if I can't find it, I look for it. You know, I don't, because a lot of times I get in a rut and I'll use the same one over and over. This is one I'll actually look for to put on. Okay, lip conditioner. My favorite one this year has been the Sugar Fresh. This was given to me by one of my subscribers, Elsie, and she has a blog that I'll put down below. And this is the second one. She gave me one, and I used it all up, and then when she came to see me in California at my meet and greet, she brought me another. So thank you, Elsie. I've loved it. It's just perfect. It twists up, and it has a good little, like a plastic, real soft plastic, like a little bit of a scrubby end, so you can really get it into your lips. I just love it. Okay, big time favorite is the Dior mascara in the Pumpin' Volume. Before this, I probably would have said my favorites were CoverGirl Lash Blast and Chanel Volume de Chanel. This, I mean, I did get rid of all of my other mascaras. I gave them all to my friend. Now this weekend, I had to run in, I've had a cold, you might be able to tell. And I had to run in CVS to get some Mucinex and some NyQuil. And I grabbed like 3 or 4 different mascaras. 2 of the Ardell, 1 of a new CoverGirl, and then another one I think was a L'Oreal that I got for Brooke. It said for fluffy lashes. So I haven't tried those yet, but I'll let you know. But this is my second one, and I love it. It gives the best. It's one of those that has a lot on the wand. If you like CoverGirl Lash Blast or the Chanel, you will love it, I think. Okay, lip liner. You know, I'm a lip liner girl. I think that would be one of my top lashes, lip liner, and contour. I think, are my favorite things, you know, about makeup. And this is the Bobbi Brown Cocoa. Anna Ciccone, I saw her use this and her lips just looked fabulous. And what really intrigued me when I saw her wear this is that she was wearing it with Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW. And I love that lipstick, but it's light. And so you really do need a lip liner, or I do. And a lot of times what I had was either too cool, too warm, too dark. This was just right, and I've got it on today. It's just beautiful. And Brooke loves it too. I ended up getting her one to use because we were both using it so much, and you can see how much I've used it. I've sharpened it a lot, and it actually lives in my purse. I had to take it out of my purse because this is one, even if I've started off with Ideal or Bronzel or Max Spice, anything, if I started off with it but I want to touch up, I can always use this. It's like the perfect brown, but with a little bit of, you know, rosy, like a rosy brown. Okay, and I think I'm almost at my end here. This, oh my goodness, this is the Tahitian Glow by Laura Geller. And I just gave my sister-in-law one of these for Christmas. It is, without a doubt, the most beautiful body bronzer ever. And it's not real sparkly, but it does give a glow. It doesn't seem to transfer onto my clothes. I wore it all summer. I wore it to our wedding we had on New Year's Eve that I went to the other night. And by the way, thank you for all the Instagram likes and comments. I was just I couldn't believe it. And so I really appreciate that. It was a picture of John and I. So if you haven't seen it and you're curious what John looks like, I got his permission before I posted it, because he is not really shy, but he's conservative, and you know, he just doesn't want to be on YouTube and stuff or Instagram all the time. And he said I could post that one. So anyway, but I used it that night, and something has happened. I don't know if it's like a hormonal thing or if it's what it is, but in the last couple months, my chest has been so sensitive. I cannot use my any type of bronzing lotion. I have to be careful what I even wash with in the shower. I can't use, all my lotions, the only lotion I have been able to use, let me go get it real quick to show you. Okay, I've even had to, I grabbed this other day when I was in CVS. It's the Aquaphor Ointment Body Spray. Okay, don't be confused like I was. It came out so easily that I thought it was going to be more like even though it says ointment spray, I felt like it was going to rub in like a lotion, but it doesn't. It really does stay like a real thin veil of the ointment. But I used this on my chest the other night. It was bothering me so bad. So that really helped if you are having any kind of irritation. But this lotion seems to be the only one that I can use that is not making me break out. It is the Eucerin Skin Calming Body Lotion, and the oatmeal, fragrance free, and I love it. And I just took some drink, drank some drink. And it dries in real quick, because you guys know I do not like to feel sticky or gooey when I get in the bed. I just don't. And so this has been really good, and John likes it too. And just in case some of you can help me with my chest, what it does, I don't know if this would it be, I don't know if it would be considered like hives or what it would be, but it's the same bumps. Like every time it's the same area, the same bumps that come up and itch. And then it'll kind of go down, and then if I irritate it again, those same bumps flare up and itch like crazy. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, all that to tell you, because I'm having a trouble using any kind of tanner or anything, this has been really good. And everybody just loves it. I don't like the other color that has pink in it, I think. The Tahitian Glow is my favorite. And I just love it. Okay, fragrance. Where did I put it? Oh gosh, I think I meant to grab it when I was upstairs. Or did I? Let me see if I left it over here. I was gonna film somewhere else and see if I left it over here. Okay, I did. This, out of all the fragrances that I have, like I love like this that Denise just sent me, the Soleil Blanc. I've got all my other fragrances upstairs. I'm still working on my like dressing room upstairs, dressing room / office. But this is the Maison Louise No. 4 Bois de Balancourt. I got it from Oliver, and I've got a discount code that I can give you. And then, you remember a couple weeks ago, I bought the body lotion and the hand and body gel soap. Okay, I like that okay, but I'm not a fan of, I don't know, I like a foam. I think I just like a foam when I wash my hands. But these two at night, I love to, when I'm already taken a shower and I get in bed and I've already got lotion on, I still like to take 1 or 2 pumps of this and just rub it on my arms and in my hands, and it gives a faint smell of this that is so pleasant. It makes you feel like a princess, when you're in your bed, and you just, it's not overpowering. It's not as strong as like the Bond No. 9 scents or the Tom Ford. It's just perfect. And like yesterday when I had to go to the orthodontist, I had just gotten up. Frankly, I forgot about my appointment and I was sick. I had taken NyQuil and I woke up and I had a text that I had to be at the orthodontist in like an hour. So I got up. I did not put on any makeup. I put on my Uggs, a big faux fur coat, and left. And I had taken a shower the night before, so I was clean, brushed my teeth, of course. And when I walked in, the lady in the waiting room said, "What fragrance do you have on?" She said, "I smelled it when you walked in." And what it was just this from the night before. And I've had a lot of compliments. It's a very universal, just good scent. And I kept it in my car for a while, and when people would come to talk to me in the car, or like my mom, they would notice it. And it's just a really good one. I think a lot of you would like, and it's not crazy expensive. So I actually have on yoga pants today, my favorite ones from New York & Company. And I have on my Uggs because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere until I have to pick up the kids. And so this is one of my favorite getting back to square one long sleeve tops. It's just a good one to layer over that I will probably just put some big furry coat. I would not even go out, but I had to layer Will up like crazy today because we don't even have big coats. So I've got to go buy him a coat today. And Brooke has like the faux furs, and Brooke has some coats just because. But so Will won't have to wear 4 layers tomorrow. I'm gonna go buy him a coat, and I'm not worried about what I look like today. I'm just gonna be warm. And so I figured I would put on one of my favorite rings, really of all time, but definitely this year, which is my Hear Me Roar ring. And of course, I love my Sheila Fajl hoops. That is my go-to. I love my new gold ones. I love them. I know a lot of you thought they were overpriced. That's her. She's the designer. She designed them. She set the cost, and I love them. And you can't really know that until you've worn them, until you feel how light they are. And I love the catch, how it does different. But anyway, these are another pair of earrings I have really, really enjoyed. Yet another thing that I got from that Nordstrom sale. That was like, I can't wait till they do that again. Are they going to do that again in the spring? Because I got some of the best stuff, like my big sweater from that big, I can't remember what it's called now, but you guys know what I'm talking about, that big fuzzy sweater that Brooke and I wear all the time. But anyway, ramble. I've got all my kitties on the bed. So I hope you guys have a great, happy new year. And I will see you on Friday. And I have definitely ordered some things. I don't know if they'll be here by Friday, but I have ordered some things. So I'll definitely have something to show you. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.